The Upanishads, translated by F. Max Muller, in 2 parts. Part 1. Aitareya Aranyaka, 2nd Aranyaka, 6th Avyaya, 1st Kanda. Let the women go back to their place. Who is he whom we meditate on as the self? Which is the self? That by which we see form, that by which we hear sound, that by which we perceive smells, that by which we utter speech, that by which we distinguish sweet and not sweet, and what comes from the heart and the mind, namely perception, command, understanding, knowledge, wisdom, seeing, holding, thinking, considering, readiness, or suffering, remembering, conceiving, willing, breathing, loving, desiring. No, all these are various names only of knowledge, the true self. And that self, consisting of knowledge, is Brahman. It is Indra. It is Prajapati. All these devas, these 5 great elements, earth, air, ether, water, fire, these and those which are, as it were, small and mixed, and seeds of this kind and that kind, born from eggs, born from the womb, born from heat, born from germs, horses, cows, men, elephants, and whatsoever breathes, whether flying or walking, and what is immovable, all that is led, produced by knowledge, the self. It rests on knowledge, the self. The world is led, produced by knowledge, the self. Knowledge is its cause. Knowledge is Brahman. He, Vamadeva, having by this conscious self stepped forth from this world, and having obtained all desires in that heavenly world, became immortal. Yea, he became immortal. This it is. Om. And the first 3 verses to Not Sweet is the first verse, and what comes to the end of verse 4 is 2, and then 5, 6, and 7 is verse 3, and verse 8 is verse 4, and another way of listing this. Instead of who is he whom, F. Max Muller reads Yokam instead of Ko-Yam. Are which of the two, which is the self, the real or the phenomenal, the Nirupa Vika or the Sopa Vika?
Well, there's different realities, but yeah, there's the reality that you've perceived something and the reality of what the thing actually is.
Hiranyagarbha is
The idea of Brahman we're looking at
here. Prajapati, Virag, says the commentator. Serpents, says the commentator, are the small and the mixed. The Khandogya Upanishad 6.3.1, the germs, where the Svedaja, born from heat or perspiration, is not mentioned. And knowledge being cause, we don't have words to distinguish between prajna, the state of knowing, and prajnana, the act of knowing. Both are names of the highest Brahman, which is the beginning and the end, pratishtha, of everything that exists or seems to exist.